Hello, how's it going? Welcome to the stream, everybody. Hello. Hello. Twisted Sunrise KI, welcome. You're the guy I met in Kamloops, right? At the rally there. So here we go with live on the scene in Victoria. Brett Boyle, welcome. Queenie, hello, how's it going? MC, welcome. So yeah, we're gonna be hanging out, covering this rally, and then I'm gonna do a little kind of tour around the city too. Oh yeah, when he was on live from the shed, right?
He was doing a show or something.
Yeah.
But he mentioned you.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah, he was supposed to be in Victoria last week, but I think he might be coming for like the next big event. I'm not too sure.
Is he in Vancouver?
No, I think he's on the island.
So he's on the
Yeah,
island.
yeah.
Cool. He's a cool guy.
Yeah, he's been here before. I met him on one of the big rallies that they had here. Yeah.
He's got a big following.
Yeah, he does. He's got like, yeah, it's crazy.
He's got potential.
Mhm.
So you gonna go to Alberta?
Did
they ask you yet?
No.
I got a couple friends that are thinking about asking you if you want to go.
Oh yeah, what's happening in Alberta?
July 1st.
Oh yeah,
It's July 1st.
Canada Day. Yeah.
Yeah, there's supposed to be a big thing going on, and
Yeah.
I might just go. You never know.
Yeah.
Alberta's not so far, right?
Yeah.
I got my truck back on the road.
Oh yeah.
Don't have to take the bus anymore. Need a ride home? I got it.
Baby Yaga, welcome to the stream. Crypt Maria, welcome. How's everyone doing today? So usually these rallies kind of start around like 1, so we're here early today. Oh, Queenie, thank you so much for that first super chat of the day. Thank you so much. It says Freedom, thank you for your coverage, Tyson. Thank you so much, Queenie. Appreciate that. See, like I just mentioned, Canada Day in Alberta is supposed to be a big event. I'm not sure if I'll be able to make it to Alberta, but I'll probably throw up like a little restream of everything going on, like I did for the Rolling Thunder. Be great if I could be there, but I'm just not thinking I will be. Hello. But yeah, here on the scenes at the legislature. I'm not sure if Vic BC Live will be coming down today. I'm not sure. Hello. Brett says I should probably go stream something that day. That'd be awesome. I'll throw you up on my restream. But yeah, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go for a little walk, and then I'll come back at around 1 when the crowd is bigger, because usually people start getting here around 1, so we're a wee bit early. So I also put in the title kind of like a walk around the city. So I'm gonna do like a little walk, and then I'm gonna come back, and we'll see how the crowd's doing then. So take you guys up to the Empress building for now, and don't worry, I'll be coming back. Busy day today. A lot of cars. Yeah, welcome everyone. So I'm planning on having some pretty awesome interviews coming soon. Oh, I just saw somebody mention me on Twitter. shout out to whoever just gave me a shout out on Twitter. But yeah, I'm gonna be having some pretty awesome people on my show to interview soon. So that'll be awesome. Here's the Empress. There's the famous Empress Hotel in all of its glory. Guys, my stream always kind of lags out as I get into like downtown Victoria, so please let me know if it's going good. Brett says, looks cooler there today. It's very cloudy, but it's also very humid. Like, I'm kind of feeling warm with my hoodie on. I guess now is a good time to do a flip around. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the stream. Give you guys kind of an angle here over the harbor. Here's the view here. I'll flip this around. Hopefully one day you could interview Tamar Litch and Freedom George and Pat King. That would be kind of difficult to get in contact with them, I think. But I like your thinking. My mom, you're on my account again. Guys, I did not just comment on my own stream. That's my mom. Says anything going on downtown. There is a little rally. Usually they like kind of all get there around 1. So we're early right now, I believe. So I'm just doing a little walk around, and then I'm gonna come back to the Parliament area to stream that. But yeah, Mom, you gotta check to make sure that you're logged into your account. Hey, Slick of Cheese, welcome. Loveswood Heat, welcome. How's it going? Says you do great videos. The tourism folks ought to hire you. Well, thank you, Loveswood Heat. Appreciate that. The one that got away, welcome. Sarah M says, yeah, Mom, and for sure do not look inside. Oh, man. It is cold. Feels like the beginning of April, not June. For me personally, I feel pretty warm. Usually it's warmer around this time. That's definitely for sure. And we've been getting a lot of rain recently. But right now, I kind of feel warm. Kimberly says, what an amazing place. Love the water. Yep, beautiful place for sure. Surrounded by water as well. I mean, we are, after all, on an island. But it is amazing for sure. I suggest, or I recommend, if anybody has a chance to ever get down to Victoria in your lifetime, do it. Beautiful place to visit. There you go, Mom. Now you're on the correct account. Awesome. Do you do ghost stories too? I don't. Personally, I've never really had any cool kind of ghost encounters, but I don't know. I'm kind of interested in that stuff. Vic BC Live is thinking about doing some sort of ghost hunting video, and he wants me to tag along. I'm not sure if he's got the ghost hunting equipment yet, but maybe I'll get some ghost kind of stories from doing that video. I feel like Ottawalks right now, just walking around with the gimbal. It's a good feeling. And yeah, Mom, I think you're tuned in too late. I think you missed Queenie's super chat. So big shout out to Queenie. Unfortunately for you, though, she did beat you as being the first person to super chat. Yeah, shout out to Queenie. Kimberly says it's nice and smooth. Awesome. Looks like some sort of event's going on here. Not really too sure. Hey, Mom, thank you for that. My mom with the super chat. Awesome. Thank you so much. All right, so that's my mom's 110th consecutive stream. No, I'm just kidding. But no, she donates on like everything. So, massive shout out to my mom. All right, we'll go back to the Parliament now because I know that's what most of you are tuning in for, even though it is kind of nice showing off the city as well. Brett, thanks for popping my mom's channel in there.
The fishing boats roll out across.
Hopefully I have sufficient charging power today. My portable chargers are running a tad bit low, I will say that. So that is a little bit concerning, but I have 2 of them. So I should be able to last a solid stream. Got some nice paintings here. These are cool. All right. My mom says I just logged on. Mom, make sure when I go on your phone to log out. 'Cause sometimes I go on my mom's phone when my phone's charging to like watch YouTube, and then I just forget to log out of my account, and then she forgets to check. But yeah, for those who missed it, I had live from the shed on my show like 3 or 4 days ago, so definitely go check that out. I 100% recommend watching that. I have a ton of fun kind of chatting back and forth with Dave, and he told his story from his perspective in Ottawa when the convoy happened. So if anybody's interested in hearing that, definitely go check out that video for sure. I'm gonna cross the street now, back to the Parliament. Hey Brett, thanks for popping that in there. Alright, does look like there's some more people here as we get kind of closer to 1. I'm not sure exactly what the time is though right now.
They said they were going to Marydale.
Yeah, I'm actually live on YouTube right now.
Alright, what's the board?
Well, I come down like every week and I live stream all the rallies here. Yeah, so yeah, it's kind of a weekly thing that I do, try to get down here. And I was there for Brian Peckford's speech, and I actually got to interview Mr. Peckford. So that was pretty awesome.
So you're pro-freedom, pro-constitution,
I'm unbiased on my channel, so I show both sides of everything. Yeah.
Give both sides and let the viewer make
Exactly. Exactly.
Excellent. So are you growing your platform?
Yeah, I am. Yeah.
It's a good pursuit to grow something, keeps you busy, keeps you out of trouble.
Yeah.
And what you're bringing to people is knowledge.
Yeah. I've recently started doing like interviews on my channel, so I'm not sure if you know of Live from the Shed. He was a guy who was in Ottawa. He's another YouTuber, and I kind of interviewed him. He shared his experience of like his point of view in Ottawa when the convoy arrived. So kind of just getting into interviewing people, but yeah, definitely fun to grow it and get down here every week. Yeah.
There you go. And you're in your mid-teens?
I'm 14. Yeah.
All right, well, when it comes time to vote, hopefully you'll vote for my party, the People's Party of Canada. There you go.
Thank you.
You're welcome, son.
Take care. I just got handed this card. I'll let you guys take a look at this. Just got handed this. All right, gonna slip this in my pocket. You guys know I have no problem taking people's stuff. Do I always read it later? Not always. But I have no problem taking it and showing it off on camera. See, yeah, I think I missed some comments there. Oh yeah, Sarah, I forgot to mention I was on Viva Fry. But yeah, I'm not sure if you guys know of a man named Rooster. He's a trucker who went to Ottawa. I'm hoping to have him on my show soon. Kind of hear his story and hear his experience. The one that got away says, I found you from Viva. Awesome. Well, I appreciate you coming to check out my channel. Viva Fry is amazing. Viva's actually one of the people who inspired me to kind of start streaming the convoy. So, yeah, big shout out to Viva. Viva Fry or Frey, however it's pronounced. I think it's Fry. But yeah, definitely go sub to him. Pretty sure you guys probably are, because he has like 500,000 subs, so pretty large. But just in case you're not subscribed, please do. Yeah, Sarah says it is Fry. Yeah, that's what I thought. I used to say Frey, but then I heard him call himself Fry. So. Dawn says, who? Fry TV Now? No, we're talking about Viva Fry. But also a shout out to Fry TV Now. He hasn't streamed in a while, but he's one of the restreamers who puts people up. Daniel says, how I found you was from Live from the Shed. Awesome, Daniel. I appreciate you popping over to my channel. And yeah, I'm not sure if you saw, but I had Dave from the Shed on my channel the other day as well. So I'm kind of branching off into doing interviews with people. So that's a lot of fun. We hope to see you come into Ontario someday with your family. I'd love to visit Ontario. One person I'm not seeing down here is Timber Traveler. Usually is down here. No, he might be coming down later. Brett says Timber's not coming today, he said last night. Oh, how come? That's come a bummer. I look forward to seeing Timber every week. I'll do a little walk up to the kind of front of the Parliament here. I see somebody else walking in with a couple flags. Little zoom here. Dawn says I eat pizza watching this from UK. Well, Dawn, enjoy your pizza, and I appreciate you tuning in, and now you're just making me hungry. Not sure there's rides available for him this weekend. Oh, that's a bummer. Got some sort of tent set up here. Yes, D, I agree. Amazing building. Just beautiful. Brett says I've stood on the front upper balcony of that building. Oh man, that'd be awesome. Well, that's cool to hear that some of you guys watching have been where I'm standing at the Parliament building in Victoria. And of course, I encourage everybody to come down to Victoria. It's a beautiful city. Hey, the one that got away, thanks so much for that. It says Pizza Fund. Thanks so much for that. The one that got away for that $2 super chat. Appreciate that. For the Pizza Fund. Here's a famous fountain here. Yes, D, that is indeed a totem pole. I'll kind of walk you over and show it to you. Always a ton of fun being down at the Parliament. It's just an amazing place to be on a Saturday. Or on any day, honestly. A little slight drizzle of rain is coming down, but nothing Tyson can't handle. Maybe I need an umbrella fund. No, I'm just kidding. I have an umbrella, I just chose not to take it down for whatever reason, even though it's like a 90% chance of rain or something. So I'll let you guys kind of read this on the totem. So there's kind of a little panel on there that says what it's about. Hello, Normally Norma, welcome. How's it going? And here is the totem in all its glory. Looks magnificent. Jeez, we're already up to 65 likes. 52 people watching, awesome. Appreciate you everybody for popping in my stream here. Just take you guys for a walk back to the Freedom Rally. If you are new to my channel, please hit that subscribe button. It's absolutely free and it helps out my channel a ton, like a ton. Because I'm trying to get 8,000 subscribers so I could get another cake. I get cake for every 1,000. So please help a kid eat some cake and click that red subscribe button. Hey, Mr. Sunshine Baby in the house. How's it going? We got Mr. Sunshine Baby in the house. Says, hey, did I just hear my name? Well, earlier in the stream, somebody was talking about you. He came up to me and he said he heard that you gave me a shout out on the shed. But yeah, thanks, Mr. Sunshine Baby, for the shout out on the shed. And you did great with Dave. So much fun watching that. Oh my gosh, and we got Fry TV in here. How's it going, Fry? Man, we have Mr. Sunshine Baby and Fry TV now in the house. How's it going, guys? You guys kind of just made my day by popping in here all at once. Brett, thank you for popping Mr. Sunshine Baby's link in there. Everybody go sub to him and go sub to Fry TV. Hey Fry, I hope you've been taking care, man. I know you've been on a little break from streaming. Everybody needs a break though every now and then, even myself. But I hope you've been taking care. So yeah, the crowd is building in Victoria.
I laughed my ass off.
You know, it's one thing I totally forgot to do for the stream. Turn on monetization. I always forget to do that. So you guys probably didn't see an ad when you clicked on the stream. Like, just realizing now, I completely forgot to turn on monetization. But the fact that that slipped my mind just totally proves that I don't do this for money. I was in such a rush to get the stream up, I just totally forgot to click enable monetization. Too funny. Libby Parker Lot says, couldn't get a hay back earlier. I gotta go. Can I get a buy? Oh, Libby, I'm sorry I missed your comment earlier. Well, I hope you've been taking care, Libby. I appreciate you for popping in. Again, I'm sorry for missing your comment. Hope you have a great rest of your day. Fry says, Tyson, been missing my Fry family. Thanks for the stream. We've been missing you too, Fry. Alright, let's try to get to 100 likes on the stream. That'd be fantastic. Looks like we might have some media in the house. We got some lady with the camera. Hey, how's it going?
So it's, you know what's going on here, Tyson?
No.
It's a walk for people who have lost their children and
Yeah.
families to, I guess it's to, what did they say? Maybe police violence?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
All right, well,
and
I'll cover
I saw
that.
the interview you did with Brian.
Or Dave?
No, with Peckford.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Like, awesome questions, buddy.
Yeah.
The first one,
Mhm.
do you feel like we live in a free country?
Yeah.
Brilliant.
Mhm.
Such a good question.
I also got to speak to Roman Babber, too.
Yeah.
So that was really exciting to get to talk to him. It was very nice of Mr. Peckford to take the time, because I know he's pretty busy. He had to go speak, but he got to pull him aside and got a nice little interview with him.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
And you get, like my dad used to say, you get more flies with honey than you do with vinegar. So it's all being open, being honest.
Yeah.
And, you know, not being aggressive. Or
Exactly.
anything like that.
Yeah.
And good manners, right?
Yeah.
Good manners.
Exactly. Yeah. Well, I'm gonna go run, maybe cover this, see what's going on. All right. See you around. Take care. All right. So there is a march here. Nathan said that it's something about people who lost their kids or something. So I don't know. Maybe we'll see what's going on with this. Triple seven says the enemy just walked by. Attack. Just kidding. Yeah, it seems like there is like a one sign said Indigenous Black Lives Matter. So I think it's like a Black Lives Matter march. Judging by what the signs are saying. So yeah, I guess I had that planned. Thought I'd just kind of show that quickly on stream. Let's see here. Ibrahim Ayub. Hopefully I said your name right, so I'm not great with names. Says, hey, how are you doing? Hey, how's it going, man? I'll walk back down here. Brett says, welcome everyone coming in. Don't forget to hit that like button. Thank you, Brett. And yes, let's get to 100 likes.
Freedom cookies are going around.
Thank you.
Grab one of those.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Guys, I just got handed a cookie. Chocolate chip this time. Awesome.
Actually, wait a minute. Because
I got given me a cookie last time as well.
It's not a ferry to Delta yet. We use the same method.
Loving it, baby. Thanks, I missed it. You should not be there. I got to come by and hug at everybody. So cool. No, not yet. I got a little camera box with back there. Wait, Frank.
Yep, the one that got away, that's exactly it. All I do is just show people what's going on. I never take sides. Oh yeah, really? Awesome.
Just got him here. It took me a while, but I got him.
Sweet.
Which is just unbelievable for just a folder of blue. There's a lot in there.
Hey Rooster, how's it going?
Good, how you doing, buddy?
Hey everybody, I'm gonna have this guy on my show soon, on my channel.
Yes.
Gonna interview him about his kind of experience through Ottawa. I'm not gonna do it right now because I've already been streaming, but we'll set it up.
Absolutely,
Yeah.
will. I look forward to it. Sorry about
Awesome.
today.
Oh yeah, no worries.
I coupled them on today here, but I had a bunch of stuff going
Yeah,
on. so-
no worries, no worries.
right
Yeah,
here.
we'll reschedule. Awesome. All right, well, I'll see you around. Take care.
Hey, love you, bro.
Everybody, that's Rooster. He was a trucker who went to Ottawa, and I'm actually gonna have him on my show soon. Don says I could see a UK flag. Yeah, there's usually a couple.
Oh, yes. He who should not be named.
See, Tom says that is one of the reasons I watch and sub your channel. Your passion and energy is inspiring for young streamers. Sorry, I'm choking on cookie. Inspiring for young streamers. Thank you, Tom. I appreciate that. Hey, Trish, how's it going? All right, so we got Fry TV, Mr. Sunshine Baby, and Trish in the house, and of course Brett and everyone, all my amazing channel mods as well. Alright, so with 70 people watching, there should at least be someone who's not already subscribed. So if you happen to not be subscribed, please do so. That would be amazing. Hey, Miss T, how's it going? Is Rob thinking about getting down here today? Yeah, Miss T, please let me know, is Vic BC Live gonna be down here? Hey, almost 100 likes. Oh, 100 likes. Thank you, everyone. Appreciate that. Rob, going to work today. All you today. Well, hope Rob has a great day at work. And I do not mind being the correspondent in Victoria today.
I actually friends with a guy that's friends with his brother.
Trish says, interested in a cool blue badge? Consider becoming a member. There are perks. About the price of a cup of coffee each month. Check it out. Thank you, Trish. And yes, if anybody's interested... Oh, there's a truck that just honked. Sorry, it's kind of going down here. This might be... I don't know, a lot of honks I'm hearing. Couple cars. I saw a big truck with a sticker of a Canadian flag on it. There's a lot of honks going on now, guys. The energy's definitely picking up down here. But yeah, if you're interested in getting a blue verified badge, hit that blue join button. There's 3 tiers, and one of them is for $2.99 a month. And there's tier 1, tier 2, tier 3. And it all helps to support my channel a ton. If you support what I'm doing, please consider clicking that blue join button. I'm gonna do a little walk up here to the Parliament. Show off this, seems like a Black Lives Matter rally from what I've taken in. So I'll kind of walk up here, show that off a little bit, see what's going on up here. Well, this group seems pretty nice and peaceful. A lot of smiles I'm seeing on a couple of them. Seem like a pretty friendly bunch. Gonna walk back down here. So yeah, what that is, I believe it's some sort of rally for one of the signs said Indigenous Black Lives Matter. So it's something to do with that, I know. But apart from that, I'm not really 100% sure, but something along the lines of that. And here comes this person.
And then they should predict something else that's caused by the same problem.
Random people on the street.
If they want to
That's funny.
You think climate change can be determined by random people on the street, not people who actually That's out here. It's very progressive, I guess.
So Timey showed up, says Sarah. You mean the snowman?
It could be a piano, that could be a probabilistic.
Dawn says last time I saw this area was covered with trucks. Yeah, when the whole trucker thing started in Ottawa, this area was also a major place of protest. I was there for that. Guys, can we get 100 people in the stream? Hey, thank you so much for that $15 PayPal. See, I always keep the people who donate me through PayPal anonymous, because sometimes people go through PayPal to be anonymous. But you know who you are. Thank you so much for that 15. And let me know in the comments if I could say your name on stream. But yeah, thank you so much for that. Whoever just gave me that 15, well, I know your name, but I'm not going to say it because a lot of people go through PayPal to remain anonymous. So I respect that. I'm gonna do a little walk kind of in the front. Kind of like across the street, you know? Kind of show off the crowd. So I'm gonna cross the street. Just kind of flip around. Oh, I just saw Coda just went live. Shout out to Coda V123. That explains why I lost a couple of viewers. Everybody's checking in on Coda. Everybody go check out Coda V123. Just got a little notification that he is indeed live right now. So go check that out. Hey Cindy, how's it going? Cindy, I appreciate you popping in the stream here. Hopefully you're having a fantastic day today. A little zoom job. I was just over there, but now I'm crossing the street to kind of show you guys. Sarah says, if you're just tuning in, this is Hockley Walks, and we are downtown Victoria live. Shout out to Ottawalks. My mom says, did you say hi to the marshmallow guy? No. Maybe I will. I'm not sure. Is he a marshmallow or is he a snowman? I heard some people calling him a snowman, but could very well be a marshmallow. I see a white flag over there, as more and more people are arriving downtown Victoria. Brett with the link to Ottawalks channel. Thank you, Brett. Trish says, can we roast him or not? Oh, somebody just said code will be live for 3 minutes, my notification saying. Huh. Well, maybe I'll try to roast the marshmallow. Hey, Mr. Marshmallow. Hello, Marshmallow. How's it going? I love your costume. One of my viewers wanted me to say hi to you. So. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, I'm actually live right now. I've been live for a little bit. No worries. No worries. For now.
Truckers, you're gonna hear a lot of profanity.
Yeah, for now YouTube's not shutting down swear words, but they might limit the monetization, but I didn't even set the monetization anyways, so forgot to do that. But
I'm so proud of you.
thank you, I appreciate that.
You know, you're making a difference. You really are. And
Thank
you.
you.
Know, like this thing, my daughter's 20, right?
Yeah.
She's a little older than you, but you know, she graduated from high school and she goes into a pandemic. It's almost like a normal world for people, for children, younger people. I don't know what to call you guys. If I like to think that I'm younger, but I'm not. Anyways. But the thing is, like, the kids really need to get on board with this and really see, you know, what is going on in the world and how corrupt and how horrible it is. And the world that you think you're going to be living in 5 years, if it's going to be, is not going to be anything like that at all.
Well, I'll see you around. Take care. Trish? Gotcha. I did not ask though if we could roast her. JJ says doughboy. Yeah, so I think somebody said that's the Stay Puft from Ghostbusters. Classic movie. My mom says that's the Pillsbury Doughboy, I think. Is it one of the people from Ghostbusters? Well, we hit 91 viewers for a minute. Can we get to 100 though? That's the real question. When we get to 100, I'll do another flip around on my face. It said "Stay puffed" on his little hat. Yeah, I almost started laughing when she was talking to me because like it's hard to take her serious when in that costume. It's kind of funny. But she had some really nice words to say to me, so shout out to her. Hey Mark, how's it going? Mark Gatton in the house. Hopefully you're having a fantastic day / weekend so far, Mark. Appreciate you popping in the stream here. I believe the Doughboy was in Ghostbusters. Well, shout out to Ghostbusters, classic movie. Hey, how's it going?
Good shot. We've really been going at it. I didn't
Oh, yeah.
know his name and maybe
Yeah.
not on camera,
Oh yeah. Yeah, I'm live right.
but yeah, Michael.
I'm actually live right now on YouTube. So are you okay with being on camera? Yeah.
Are you a personality online? And
Yeah.
Is it known that you support this or you disagree with this?
So I'm non-biased. I just come down here, show everybody what's going on, let them make their own opinions. I don't really pick sides. I kind of just walk around, show everybody everything. So just a kid with a camera, just kind of walking around.
What's chat like? Are they supportive?
Yeah. I would say probably 95% of the people, if not like 99 people in the chat, support the rallies. From what I read, there's of course a couple people in here who don't, and we encourage discussion amongst everybody in the chat rooms. Yeah.
Are you willing to talk about your personal positions on it?
No, for the sake of my YouTube, because I kind of build it up off of being unbiased and just showing people what's going on. I never pick any sides. It's more of just like showing people everything. I never give my own like commentary on like, oh, I like this, oh, I don't like this. Kind of just,
But most of the people there
yeah,
on the internet are supportive.
Yeah.
of the people.
yeah,
Do you personally make money by doing this?
yeah, I do. Yeah, so I make money from ad revenue and super chats, donations. Yeah.
So if these people are mistaken, and if the people on the internet are mistaken, and if misinformation is even a problem at all, what you're doing, would it be a good thing?
I believe so. I believe everything deserves to be shown.
Can I jump in there?
But
So hold on one second. So if this is misinformation, and there would be a
Find misinformation.
conversation.
No, I do. I've got a both chance. Sorry, mate. Define misinformation. You have to define your terms.
Yeah, misinformation would
Is there any
be
misinformation?
information that's not true.
Information that's not true.
That would be misinformation.
So what
Google it,
information
guys.
is not
Do I
true?
have this?
well, I let people decide if they think it's misinformation or not. Like I let people form their own thoughts. So yeah.
Well, you could be sort of like a hub and perpetuating. If this is,
No problem. No, it's not a problem. You can't say things like that. Oh, he could be a hub and perpetuate misinformation. That's not your problem. It's not my problem. This is contrary to a free society.
but you feel like what you're here for today is important enough to stand here and decide.
Yes.
So, and you're here in public. So I'm also a participant of the public, and I feel like having a conversation is a good thing to do.
Yeah, we have a good conversation.
Yeah. So, and figuring out what is actually true. So, there could be negative conflict. Let's say, hypothetically, if this, I know you don't think so, but if the people here are actually mistaken, could there be negative consequences to that? Like nothing?
No.
Okay.
Because these people here are taking personal responsibility.
Do you think misinformation? Oh, you have a different definition
No,
of what
it's,
that is.
misinformation is just a political coping. It's almost a meaningless word. Misinformation just means things I don't like. It is in the political world.
Do you believe in objective truth?
Yes.
Can you elaborate on that?
No, you did elaborate.
Well, you said yes, I believe in objective truth. I agree with you. There is an objective truth, but I'm curious to hear your
Objective truth. Objective truth is the best decision you can make. No, the best decision right? Where you take in as much information as you can from as many sources.
okay. So we
object-
would call that logic.
Yeah, logic plays a role in reaching an objective answer.
I wonder if we were to look at all the countries in the world, say I think there's like around 200, how many of them agree with you?
You can't say countries. I mean, that's just weird.
Every
You can't say which countries agree with people here.
How many countries in the world reject the safety of vaccine of the
No,
mRNA?
you can't say that question. That question's bogus. No, that's unfair. Countries don't speak as people. You're asking for a question that a person can answer. The country can't do that. Because even if the country, it would still be the public health
Okay.
official of the country.
That's wait. That's exactly what I'm referring to.
Well, you shouldn't say that.
So, can you tell me one country in the world, public health authority, that has rejected the safety of the mRNA vaccine?
No,
One
because, and I
country.
don't trust them. I wouldn't care.
So-
I don't trust any of the public health
Is it
authorities.
logical that out of 200 countries in the world,
This is logical.
all of them are, their public health authorities are orchestrating and coordinating a big lie
No one is
to
saying that.
intentionally harm
No one is saying
their
that.
own
No one is
citizens?
saying that. No one is saying that. No one is saying that anyone's
Well, that's-
behaving. No, it isn't. No, it isn't. There's always an alternative explanation. No one. I don't believe that public health is can I use your word? Orchestrating. What is it?
A big lie,
A big lie. No.
pushing misinformation.
No, I don't believe that. I believe that they
You
are.
must.
No, I do
Do you
not.
believe the mRNA vaccine is safe?
I do not believe
Tell me one public health authority in the world that agrees with you.
They are corrupt.
So, is that logical to think that every country's public health authority in the entire world is corrupt? If out of 100, say 100% of them,
You don't know-
think that it's more correct that they're all either corrupt or wrong?
Incompetent. Yes.
And okay, so that's what it is. It's either conspiratorial,
No.
or it's anti-intellectual. So you think that
No. So anybody who disagrees with the public health official is being anti-intellectual.
we're talking about the position of, we're talking about the consensus of all of
Yeah,
them.
and we already had this argument that consensus means nothing.
We did have a good
we
argument,
did, right?
but
Like, consensus
don't
means nothing.
take it from
No. We had the
Paul.
discussion.
Was it that you won that discussion or anything? I don't think you
No, I wasn't-
substantiated any of the
I
claims.
wasn't trying to win anything. I think we were having a good discussion. As this is a good discussion. But with respect, we're using leading terms. We're
Okay,
using
well,
leading
go on.
terms. No, this conspiratorial, people here are conspiratorial. No. Countries say this. No. Countries don't say anything.
Tell me what the third option could be. If out of 200 countries in the world, 200 of them are wrong. Let's say, okay, yeah. So is that either?
It doesn't work
I
like
think
that.
it's either conspiratorial or anti-intellectual. But what would a third option be?
You don't know the real world.
That is totally irrelevant to the
No, you don't know the real world. You don't know the reality of people's limitations of knowledge and how little that they will admit in public to what they don't know.
It's a conspiracy theory.
No, it
That's,
isn't. Have you ever been lied to by a doctor?
I'm just curious. I'm actually quite a camera shy person. I usually avoid them. But I hope that, people can, because I've heard from folks like you, folks that are here, that people are often unfriendly when they come to engage and yell things and flip you guys off.
Yeah,
right?
so I appreciate you being forward and honest and sincere. I appreciate your demeanor. So.
Yeah, it's way more interesting to have good faith conversations and dialectic. You know what I mean by
I
that?
don't have an idea of dialect.
Right. Rather than just being committed and debating and stuff like that. So
No, I'm very happy talking to you. I think we had a great conversation. But with respect, you're using leading terms.
of course, we very much disagree on our conclusions.
Well, although I don't think we've actually discussed that, but I think that requires.
Yeah. I think skepticism is really good, and I think anti-establishment sentiment is good. and totally reasonable. But I think what is being taken a little bit too far turns into a bias, an anti-establishment bias that can lead people to wrong conclusions. So a lot of it comes down to how do we determine what is true. And there are essentially two ways to do that, through logic or our intuition. And at the beginning of COVID, perhaps a lot of people said, no, I got a feeling something's not right about this. So when did you start taking your position? It would sort of seem that that was an intuitive feeling that a lot of people had, right?
Can I respond to that? Because I disagree. You're half right.
Can I just say, let me finish, because I hadn't wrapped it up really quickly. The problem is that intuition is a subjective method. So the question of COVID safety is the question of objectivity.
I agree.
So we would not want to use a subjective method, like our feelings, to determine what is an objective truth. The way we would determine an objective truth is through logic and science. Science is the best that we have. And to say that all the majority of the science in the world is either corrupt or wrong, mistaken, is you can't logically justify that contrary
No one said
claim.
that. So, well, thank you. I'm going to partially disagree, partially agree. You're correct that logic is one of the tools to seek objective truth. The alternative is not intuition. Intuition plays no part in, well, I don't say it plays no part in science, because sometimes you get a good idea. It is empiricism. It is logic and empiricism that you use to seek objective truth. And empiricism is measurement. And that is data.
Well, that's logic.
No.
Logic, it's the
No.
most logical to use data. That's
Well,
what it
you
is.
go out. So logic and data.
My
but-
arguments against your conclusion is the majority of data is on my side. So you're taking the contrarian position, which is illogical.
My argument of that is that you haven't seen the data.
Well, we would have to sit down together and look at all the data and agree
I-
on the
I've-
criteria of what is and
I've
is not
seen
acceptable
plenty
data.
of data that shows the vaccines are not safe.
I've seen plenty of data that shows the vaccines are safe. So here we are. Where do we
Well,
go
well
from
if you
here?
don't mind asking, where did you see it?
There's public health authorities in about 200 countries of the world. And 100, actually, you know what? Not 100%. You know the one country that has actually rejected the safety of the vaccine? North Korea.
Actually, no, India also rejected.
No, people will sometimes say that India used ivermectin, which it did in some places, but India did not reject the safety of the mRNA
I
vaccine.
believe India does not use the mRNA vaccine, is that correct?
My understanding is that they do, and they certainly have not rejected the safety of it. Many countries have not bought mRNA vaccines because there's, a lot of the vaccines you get are dependent on the markets. And
Well, maybe it's true that India
There's
has
other
not
options.
purchased mRNA.
well, yeah, that has nothing to do with them adjudicating the
Oh,
safety
interesting
of
to
the
know
vaccine.
why.
Well, yeah, it might be cheaper to buy the other
Or
vaccine.
they may have some data of their own.
Highly doubtful, highly illogical.
I don't think it's doubtful.
But
at all.
notice, he's just come to sort of intuitive, kind of like, oh, but maybe they're corrupt, or maybe they just haven't, maybe they've missed some data, maybe
My,
they're wrong.
my understanding was India has not purchased mRNA vaccines. I'm curious to know what.
So they, well, when I said corrupt, I meant the 200 countries in the world. So I think you're inferring.
Sorry?
I think you're inferring, but the point is we're getting in the weeds again. The point is India. Let's grant you India. So we have North Korea and India.
And India
Out
used
of-
ivermectin.
and that which is totally irrelevant.
No, it
so we
isn't.
have 2 countries out of 200.
Why is
and
that?
you're
Why is
not-
it irrelevant?
It's just a different conversation.
But it's
What
no. But
we're
again,
talking
but
about right now.
you see, this is the thing when I said about data. People have used studies in ivermectin and have shown that it's effective. Those are the scientific studies that show
Again,
ivermectin
you and
is
I would have to sit down and look at that data and determine whether or not it's
The thing is, you
credible.
just said, well, I accept the data from 200 countries. Well, I'm just giving you some more data. I mean, these are scientific studies that have shown ivermectin to be effective under certain conditions. So one of the questions then you ask is like, well, so why is it not available?
It's just a different conversation. conversation.
Well, no,
I mean, maybe
well,
it's just not effective.
no, it's not because.
Maybe if people start believing they can get COVID and then treat it on themselves with ivermectin, that could
But, you know, these are
lead to more
scientific papers,
problems.
so shouldn't they be reading a scientific paper and taking a scientific advice? No, no. This is the thing, my friend. It's like when you say I don't trust, why don't I trust? Public health. It's because when I read a paper that shows ivermectin is somewhat effective, I say to myself, well, why is it going to use it? I can't trust the public health official because it's the first direction.
What if it's not effective?
I believe it is effective. What do you mean? I've just told you there's a scientific papers that shows that it is effective. You
You
must
think
go up
there's no
with
scientific papers that show that it's not effective?
if they give. My understanding of ivermectin is that if it's given too late, it's not effective. It must be given early.
So all the public health agents, authorities, other than maybe
Other
a few,
than Uttar
let's say
Pradesh
a
and
few,
India.
okay, they're all again either mistaken or corrupt. Majority.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. That's a very, very big claim.
Yeah, I agree.
And a contrarian position to take.
I guess I'll have to own it.
So you'll also have to own that you can't logically justify a contrarian position.
Yes, I can.
Okay. Sorry. Well, you
My
can't.
life experience gives me the logic to justify my position.
Life
I've
experience.
I've
That's
experienced-
intuition.
No, experience.
Is life,
Experience.
so some
I've
random guy on the
experienced,
street.
I've experienced enough personal individual corruption in my lifetime to know that
develop a bias.
anybody, to know that,
That now you have an anti-establishment bias because of your personal experience.
I have an understanding of the nature of human nature.
Yeah, you have an understanding. Your subjective understanding. It's not objective. I'm more interested in what can be shown to be objectively true.
Well, can you objectively show that experts are full of shit? Do you think?
To a degree, sure.
Well, yeah,
But
I'd
your
love to see-
degree is totally
No.
unshowable.
No, you see, when I say I'm skeptical of public health. I'm skeptical of any person in any authority. They have to show and prove to me that they are competent. And that is what is not been
Okay,
shown.
well, I think if you look, you find it. I don't know if I mentioned, but I'm wearing the mask. I know I'm wearing it outside, and it's probably not necessary. But I do it as a virtue signal because I'm gonna have this conversation. It kind of shows it's my version of a sign, I guess, while I'm outside here. So perhaps people are like, oh, what a tough he's wearing a mask. It is, I admit, a virtue signal because I agree with thinking that masks are important. As we talked about earlier, like some people legitimately, like my mom, for example, has an irregular heartbeat. Symptom of COVID is known to be an irregular heartbeat. So that's why I wear the mask, and I think that more people, you can follow public health authorities. They say you don't need to wear a mask inside. Err on the side of trusting them, that's fine. But if you do know somebody who is more vulnerable, maybe you would wear a mask for them, or maybe you want to wear a mask for other people that are more vulnerable. So that explains the mask.
People can stand and argue all day.
I know. I want to maybe have a couple conversations out here.
Can I just ask you one other question, just for yourself? I mean, you're obviously a young guy. Are you a student or something?
What?
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, I did like a couple courses in college. That's why nobody I would love to go to study federal corporation.
Well, study, yes. I mean, I just think, I'm just curious to know if you're in a formal academic environment.
No.
And you're not. So actually, that's good. That's good for you. I mean, actually, I personally think I'm very.
Well, we talked about that earlier. Because you have a distrust of
I was high skepticism.
No,
One of my
I think
favorite
if
I'm
it was
highly skeptical of the nature.
yeah, highly skeptical. If it was just skepticism, we'd probably
When that happened, they formed a
but I think
corporation.
it's a bit beyond that.
And what word would you use against me? If you don't mind me? I'm not going to.
Contrarian.
Bullshit.
I can buy that, but yeah, but the thing is, contrarianism has a reason. I mean, you always have to ask what the reason is. People aren't contrarian just because they're contrarian. No, you can ask the question now. You may find out that there's not a good or strong reason. And I agree with that. But I don't think people are contrarians.
Not much they can
You may
take
not
from
agree
me at this
with
point.
that they have a strong
I
reason.
went to Ottawa to begin with the first time.
I would say it's not for you to say that they're good.
They got nothing other than my son, and I'm died for him.
I'm not putting a value judgment on them. making a. I'm seeing if their claim would be could be substantiated. If they can't.
Yeah, you see, you're this thing about you substantiating things. I wish I could think about that a bit more. You're asking a lot, and I'm not sure that actually. Yeah, what can you define what substantiate? What do you mean by substantiate?
Yeah, to back up your claim.
No, it's not strong enough. Back up how? Substantiate. I'm trying to think of an example.
Justify.
Okay. So do you think? Okay. So I don't know if you want to go down this argument. Let me just try this. With respect, there's a weak word.
So there you have it. Substantiating and justifying your claims are not important. In fact, it's
No,
worth mocking.
don't say that. That's a false statement. I said they are weak words. I'm inviting you to strengthen it.
Hey, can I? Okay. How many people are in the chat there?
We got 90 people watching right now.
All right. I'm nervous to do this, but to get a sense of who they feel is coming across as more thoughtful, I guess.
Facts aren't thoughtful.
Our friend here in the hat.
Facts
say
don't
one,
give a shit.
And for B in the sweater, say 2.
So you guys hear that? If you agree with him, say 1, and if you agree with him in the mask, say 2. All right, let's see what you guys think. See if we get some people. All right, it might take a while because the stream's like delayed about 30 seconds.
Okay.
But yeah, if you agree with his point of view, put a 1 in the chat. If you agree with his point of view, put a 2 in the chat. We got 3 1s so far. There's one person with 4 1s. Hat guy number 1, 1.
Wow.
1, 1, 1.
Interesting.
Guy in the hat, 1, 1.
Huh. Wow. 100%. That's interesting. And
Well, it's kudos to you for doing that.
yeah, I've learned more about how our conversation came across. So, yeah, I was going to say, is there any other questions I could ask? But it's pretty cool just to amplify people's causes. But, gee, just if they happen to be mistaken, I wonder if misinformation is really a problem. Could be bad. But anyway, cool. I'm gonna have more conversations. What do you guys think? Are you
Follow the
are you
facts.
listening to this? I don't know.
I follow facts. Opinions don't matter, and that's a problem with this world. Too many people think that fucking opinions matter. That's what got us in this fucking mess. I agree.
What is the white flag?
White flag is a parlay. Which means I demand a negotiation and walk on it with international war crimes.
And what's
Peace, truth, power.
Good, how are you? Thank you.
so how do you determine what's true? Like, what's your methodology?
Science. Not political science. Ethical science.
And not manipulated science.
There's a big
for
difference
profit.
between political science
Which
and
is like
ethical science.
the reason that you
One
got
of
the
them is on
mask
the
on is
mainstream
manipulation, coercion. The fucking COVID was never even there. Never happened.
So how do we objectively determine if it is or it isn't? What's your method for
They already
determining?
have.
Humanity just
Not
does what they're
listening to
told.
the right people. Listening to paid media. The government gives CBC $1.9 billion a year. If a company who is a media broadcaster needs $1.9 billion a year, are they fucking doing their job?
Well, the point
Are
of
they doing their job?
the point of CBC is that we have
State-controlled
publicly
media.
funded media has its advantages as well.
How's that?
what?
The control. We were in Ottawa. So the narrative that you guys all saw on television was
It's not for
bullshit.
profit. We're paying for it.
Yeah, but it's non-profit. They get funding, but that doesn't mean they're
You
profit.
know how much CBC all just got raises? $22 million in raises to lie to your face.
That
Kill
doesn't mean
people.
that CBC is a for-profit corporation. It's a
It just-
crown
they
corporation.
just- Who's
It's a crown
profiting? They're getting raises?
So
That's profit.
when Stephen
Taxpayer
Harper was
profit.
Prime Minister, was CBC Stephen Harper's stuff?
Sorry, go ahead.
Was CBC super conservative because they were Stephen Harper's media arm? Right now, I'm guessing you're thinking Trudeau funds CBC, therefore they're biased.
No,
Justin Trudeau, I said taxpayer funding.
Okay, so do you?
You're far bigger than a liberal problem, sir.
Do you think that the CBC is...
Conservatives aren't going to save anybody. They proved that when they voted on the Emergency Act, and over 50% of conservatives voted yay.
What could be a problem with independent media?
I don't think they're...
Shadow banning, just like the truth.
One problem with independent media is funding. I know that.
Okay. So, why? Lack of funding?
Lack of funding, yeah.
Do you think independent media is always more credible than...
What's wrong with independent media? They're doing the research, they're doing the work. CBC's not doing any work, and that's why they're constantly retracting stories, because they're creating stories. But when the truth comes out, they have to retract that story. And they've done that 9 times. The protest in Ottawa, 7 times concerning the protest in Ottawa, which has legally, by a judge, been proven in court to be a legal protest. We were walked on, and Canadian citizens, women and children, were beat in the streets. We were there and we watched it.
Well, I'm against...
I stood beside a 6-year-old girl with a rosary while police...
Oh, I'm against that. If that's true, I'm against that. But I don't know.
Watch the lady get trampled with a horse.
See, that's the problem, right? Watch this mainstream media.
Well, I don't know if that's true. I'm just saying I've never heard
Would
it.
you like to see the live feed?
And I disagree with...
See, you've never heard it. This is the problem with mainstream media. You've never heard it because they fucking shadow ban us. You don't get the truth out, so guys like you can run around and blab their shit. And it's just regurgitating their same bullshit that they're fucking fooling society.
Between the 2 of us, we have thousands of hours from Ottawa live feed. And that's undoctored, unedited.
I was in Ottawa when I saw that, or saw Ontario when I first pulled in, and I looked at my feed and raged and posted. I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? I saw it. Swear to God, I just pulled into Ontario when I pulled in.
A lady got trampled by a horse. That was 10 feet.
Like a walker.
Well, I mean, in all cases, I'm against police brutality. So let's just put that aside because we agree on that. But like, do you think the border that was being blocked out east there, do you think those people who were blocking the border should have been removed and arrested? Or
No.
Absolutely not.
If they were there for an environmental reason, like if they were anti-pipeline protesters, would you be supporting
The
them?
problem with this is, and it's not a fucking secret
So
anymore.
it just depends on what you're there. If you agree with the protesters.
Why are you anti-pipeline? Why would anybody be anti-pipeline?
Well, that's a whole discussion that could be had. Is that what you want to
I'm just
wanna talk about
you brought up anti-pipeline, which I think is
I was asking
foolishness,
if it was a
because we have proven with stats as well. Do you know how many trains and trucks you fail every day? If you're going to bring up anti-pipeline, it just lowers my fucking...
Okay. I don't know if this
Pipeline is
conversation is just like going to be super productive because like one, I'm getting the hostility, and two,
You've never seen that?
I already can agree with you guys.
You never saw that?
Brutality is unacceptable in all
We're not
forms.
just here for manner.
I was
We're here
there.
for freedom in this country. We could be one of the biggest powerhouses in the world. We have 90% of the world's natural resources, and we give them away and
So you,
buy them
okay,
back.
wait. You do want to talk about
Climate change.
There's no such thing as
There is no
climate
such thing as
change,
climate
bro.
change. There's no such thing as COVID. There's no such thing as monkeypox. There's none of this shit.
Actually, this is a good question. Okay, I'm going to ask all 4 of you guys, and this is like a question to qualify whether you've done 1 minute of research into climate change, and you guys might have the answer. Okay, can you tell me what is the IPCC? Tell me what that is.
Not a clue.
Okay, everyone, if you're on the computer right now, Google IPCC. IPCC is the scientific consensus on climate change. So these folks here who disagree with the scientific consensus on climate change don't even know the name of the consensus.
So who is the leader of this?
Political science.
So now they're going to challenge
that
me
the
on the
Earth-
credibility of
the more carbon the Earth
IPCC,
has, the better
when
it flourishes.
30 seconds ago, they didn't
You are
even
the
know what the
carbon they
name
want
of
to
it
remove.
was.
No, because climate change. Who started that fraud? His name was Al Gore.
But you
Guess
don't know,
what?
you don't know
Guess
this
what? I don't
conversation.
give a
You
shit.
haven't looked into
I
it
don't
for
care.
like 30
Because we don't
Look up
care.
fairy tales,
Okay.
bro.
We don't listen to their shit.
I
Now listen to me.
actually was having a really nice conversation with Paul over there, who is less hostile, and
It's got nothing to do with
I just got
Well,
no
I
time
don't
for
know.
tools, bro. I got no time for
all right. Maybe it's just because that's a group of people that gets a little.
Google yourself Al Gore and see what board he sits on. It's a World Economic Forum. The same people trying to kill you.
Al Gore. Fuck him. I
We're
don't
talking
care.
about climate change. He's the one who started it. So go back to the
That's not true.
Never mind your IPC fucking paid scientists. They tell you what they're told to tell you.
Yeah, sure.
Right?
All right, so hopefully you guys can hear all that. I saw some people in the comments saying I need to grab a mic, so I tried to turn up the volume and get kind of closer. Gotta stretch out my legs. There's a lot of standing in one place. But could you guys hear that? Okay. Hopefully you guys could all hear that. All right.
I guarantee it.
Dead bodies. Where are all the dead people from this pandemic?
I kind of answered your question. Where are the dead bodies?
Where are all the dead people
From COVID?
Yeah, from the pandemic.
Wherever dead people typically go, I guess.
But they're not there.
How do you know?
Because there is no increase in the number of deaths. Year to year, you can go online and look it up. There's no increase in the amount of deaths.
Well, just take what first comes to mind. You think that during lockdowns, did you notice the roads were more empty?
Oh, yeah.
So that would mean that people were driving less. So there was probably less car accidents.
Probably, yeah.
Okay. Let's. What else do we think of? How many people have caught the flu, the typical flu, right? Like a lot less because the lockdown has decreased the flu. So less people have been dying by that too. There's many reasons.
But we're 2.5 years into it. The first year, okay, I get it. People were afraid. They thought there was a deadly virus going around. I get it. But it's been 2.5 years now. 2.5 years. We should all be dead if there's a deadly pandemic. I haven't worn a mask once.
So in the 1917 Great Flu or whatever, you think because not everybody died that wasn't a pandemic?
That also was created by vaccines. We're talking about the Spanish.
It was actually Bill Gates' dad. Did you hear that?
Oh no, it was a military.
Yeah, with ties to Bill Gates.
Okay, perhaps it was.
There you go.
But so if you know that and that makes sense to you, then how do you not see that could possibly be what's going on now? But anyway, back to my point. It's 2.5 years now.
Well, we're all tired of the pandemic. Pandemics are not pleasant. But fortunately, it's not as seemingly bad as it was 2 years ago.
No, right. So why are people still afraid? Like, what are you afraid of?
It's not about being afraid, it's about being practical. When I look before I cross the street, it's not necessarily always fear. There's a very just practical reason why I do that.
So why are you still wearing a mask?
Well, as I mentioned earlier, like outside, probably not much need for me to wear a mask.
Yeah.
But it is just as you guys are holding signs to display your position. I'm just wearing the mask to sort of virtue signal my position.
I'm just curious.
But I'll agree, there's probably no point in me wearing it when I'm outside this far away Well, masks come in all different purposes and functions, and certain masks will block everything, and some masks will not.
Okay, have you ever taken H2S, like actual mask fitting holes?
No.
So one of the rules for wearing a mask in any type of situation, like an oil field, for example, you have to have a clean-shaven face. You have to have a blow test, and you have to actually make sure that all your seals are secure. How many holes are in your side of the mask?
So masks are not 100% effective, and especially like common people like myself, taking this mask off, putting it in my pocket, wearing it probably more than supposed to. But the point is that it's better than not. So
But it's not.
if we have millions of people
What
wearing
you're
masks,
doing-
we're probably going to have less viruses.
That's not true. What you're doing is you're creating your own breathing in your own bacteria.
But I'm more concerned about viruses than I am like the bacteria from this mask. Like not everybody washes their clothing every time they
Yeah, but you're not breathing that bacteria.
Yeah, but we're exposed to bacteria all the time. But novel viruses are more of a
It's coronavirus is not novel. Coronavirus has been on the planet. as long as we've
COVID-19
been
is
here.
a novel, but not a novel virus. Actually, I wonder about the status of it is still considered novel.
It never was. That was a lie. That was to make people. No, it wasn't. A coronavirus is a coronavirus is a coronavirus. They've been on the planet as long as human beings have been here. We've always caught them and we've always survived. And the rates are so that it's the same at this time. It's the exact same.
Okay.
Maybe
Just to,
people got a little bit sicker with this virus. That happens all the time though. Some years the flu is really bad, other years it's not bad at all. So maybe people got a little sicker, but if you actually go online on the Government of Canada website and look up the death statistics, 83.5% of people that died were over the age of 70. And they were in care homes and they were already on their way out. The other percentage of that is it gets smaller and smaller as the age groups go down. But if you look up people our age, your chances of dying from COVID are like none. It's nearly impossible.
it's still a pandemic. People are dying.
Everything's a pandemic. Diabetes is a pandemic. Cancer is a pandemic. AIDS is a pandemic. The definition of pandemic is a worldwide spread illness. It's not a like, oh, everybody's gonna die. Anything that is spread across the globe is considered a pandemic.
Okay, so I'm just a guy who wants to figure out what's true.
Right.
There are so many issues out there, right? How do we figure it out?
All the information is online if you're willing to look.
Okay, so let's not even look at one issue specifically. Let's try to keep it hypothetical, right? Like I kind of did this one earlier, but all the countries in the world, there's a couple hundred of them. Let's say all of them, and let's say all academic institutions from every country, colleges, universities, private, public. Let's look at all media in the world, corporate media, public media, independent media. Let's look at human rights organizations, Amnesty, Doctors Without Borders, Union of Concerned Scientists, Human Rights Watch. Let's say all of these data points are saying, to some hypothetical, nothing specifically, narrative A is true. Let's say 99% of it. Let's say 1% of this diversity of sources says narrative B is correct. I'm just a regular guy who wants to know what's true. And I think logic is a pretty good way to do that. I'm going to say, logically, I'm not an expert in virology or climate science or any of these issues. I'm just a regular guy. But majority of the data points say narrative A is probably the most true.
Right, but who is selling you narrative A? That's what you got to ask yourself.
That's when it turns interesting. So do you default on a mistrust of narrative A? Do you default with a mistrust of narrative A?
Last night I saw
Is that your default position? Like you right away err on the side that the 99% are actually wrong?
Around, and I make observations with my own eyes and my own brain, and I watch what goes on.
That's subjective. Well, yeah, your personal experience is a subjective method.
Which one is it?
That's not right, because science is a measurement of
Which one is it? A
objective
fringe minority or a vast right-wing conspiracy?
But I think, like, you know, I love you guys, and I know you're truth seekers, right? But the problem is the bias. Like 99% is a really big number, right? To say that the 99% is either corrupt or mistaken is a very big claim. You know, they say extraordinary claims require extraordinary evidence. If we were to sit down together and go over all the evidence together, I'm pretty sure we would look at the majority of data is probably the most true.
So you're saying 99% is a very big
That's a completely different way to apply percentages. No, I mean, yeah, but that's like 8 people on my Facebook list dying. Like, I don't want that to happen. Like, I actually don't. But it would be a lot worse if we weren't taking the virus seriously. Like, the 99% is the way it is now. But like,
It was right like that from the very get-go. I have all the fucking numbers saved in my phone from day one, and I calculated it. I have to look at one where every minute I sat down and calculated the death rate. I calculated the cases worldwide, and never once did it go above, or like above 99.9%. Never. The whole 2.5 years.
and are there negative consequences to COVID, such as long COVID?
Everything. That doesn't
But that's
justify shutting the world down.
I wouldn't say that we shut the world down. I'd say that there were varying levels of
I still can't fly. I can't even get on a plane. I can't get on a train. I can't get on a bus. I'm a veteran and I served this freaking country. But that is not freedom. When somebody says to you, you have to do this in order to do that, that's not freedom.
Well, let's talk about freedom. Oh, you've got it on your screen.
My life to serve this country, and now all of a sudden I'm this free. I'm not free. Why can't I get on a plane?
Do you believe in absolute freedom? Are you like
freedom of the mind?
No, I'm just saying anything goes. Or do you think there should be some restrictions on freedom?
No, I don't think there should be any restrictions.
What about murder? Do you think we should restrict people's freedom to murder people?
Oh, yes, absolutely. If you kill somebody, you should be punished for doing that.
Should we abolish speed limits? Should we?
See, you know what happens in the society we live in right now? They treat us like we're retarded, and that we're not good at ourselves. The everyday average human being is a good person, and when given the choice to do the right thing, they will. But they put all of these rules and regulations in place so that we don't even think anymore, because everybody's telling us what to do all the time. I don't have to think anymore because this guy's telling me this is the regulations, that guy's telling me those are the regulations. I'm no longer responsible for myself because somebody else is going to tell me what to do.
Yeah, we benefit from that a lot, actually.
Have you ever done the ATIP request? Meaning going to Health Canada with ATIP, pay $5. I've ever gone through that process, asking for a confidential, this amount of stuff. I encourage Canada. I went from low courts to home appeal. I had judges refusing to follow orders. I have the Office of the Privacy Commissioner of Canada even rejected that I need to go to a judge. I've even tried even asking about vitamin D, and I was denied. I was denied by head of body, head of state, head of government. The amount of things I've been trying to see is what things are they hiding? What are they not showing to me? And because of them refusing to even release these documents in court, I'm even looking at the Nuremberg Code. The violations of the Nuremberg Code and the trial all of this stuff was clear, but it would never happen again.
So what's a good media source that can verify your suspicion? Well, like what you're saying, your frustration with seeking information, you're being rejected. I'm just curious.
I have documentation of that.
So yeah, so you personally, and there must be. Is there a media source that you trust is telling the truth about those stories?
Rebel Media News has covered a lot of stories, but I can also bring down Rebel Media. So they're fighting clients right now. This is real. Is that they say that they're going to fight people's crimes. And I have a lawyer that doesn't even want the charter rights, human rights, and they totally silence me. I have all that on TV, on phone calls and stuff. And Rebel Media News is a good leading place. But behind the scenes, there's also and all the rules of and actually there's Web 2. But at the same time,
I still rely on Rebel.
How did you determine that Rebel News is a credible source?
I have to go through every single part of what my court is going through right now.
Isn't just not even your personal situation, but like in general?
As long as they can verify a backup sources, is either something like, or even some of their something that they say is true, is something that they say is false. Yes. So, am I
What kinds of things do they say? I usually don't recommend that a source is credible if things that they say are false.
Okay.
Well, the
What
mass
is a
media
conspiracy?
tells lies all the time.
The mass media.
Yeah, CBC, NBC.
I think we can have very reasonable criticism of mainstream media, absolutely. But you know, one benefit of corporate media, as opposed to independent media, is corporate media makes a lot of their money off of advertising and sponsors, and they have to maintain at least some accountability and credibility to be part of the establishment. Otherwise, advertisers will pull out and they'll lose money. So this has happened, like Bill O'Reilly, which is sex assault cases and stuff. Why did Bill O'Reilly, like the top Fox News guy, get fired from Fox News? It's because advertisers pulled out because it was hurting the credibility of Fox News. So to say that media companies, like for-profit media companies, are promoting lies is, I think, they do have accountability. Now, the problem with independent media is accountability to the advertisers and sponsors and fund them and pay them.
It's not to us.
No, to the truth. To the truth, though. They exist. Their mission statement is to be media companies. The problem with independent media is anybody can just start a media company. And they could just say, it could just be anybody. It could be a comedian who's really famous. He's independent, but is he correct? He could be misled.
Right, but if people aren't buying into what he's saying, they're not going to continue to follow him and they'll fall off, right?
No, that's not true because people are very charismatic. A good speaker, somebody with good public speaking skills and able to captivate an audience, and that person could be saying things that are not true, and people will still trust. That's one of the problems with cults of personality and with independent. So corporate media, problems there, okay? CBC, I'm gonna admit, they're biased, and they've got, in some certain ways, biases that I would probably agree with, and maybe some that I don't. The contrarian positions, again, to bring up that word, you can find these days anything on the internet to substantiate any claim. The earth is flat. Maybe some people don't. They'll say, what you gotta do is you gotta go to rumble.blah// for 10 minutes long, and then you'll get to the real. Typically not how it works.
So since the pandemic, there's a lot of where's the humanitarian environment? Just my own environmental saying, hey, we have all these masks on the ground, and sure you have the issues that are littering on the ground. So where are all these people? I don't see
masks everywhere.
There's masks everywhere.
I know that I agree with you. We should pick up our trash.
And even when it's flying in our local pool, I'm watching people wear their masks. Like, this is cotton mask. It's going down the water slide. Where's your brain cells when you go down the water slide?
There are dumb people who wear masks. True. There are people who litter, and I disagree with them, and I think it's wrong, and we should pick up our trash. And I would even take environmental stuff even further. I think climate change is real as well, and we should probably take that more seriously.
The air that we breathe out, all the stuff that we breathe out, all the trees work. And I don't need it because something could go like And I'm too high and what's it? This house over there. So I'm not going to go down. Like I've seen the bad part of life, and I don't care who's going to play. I'm done. Because they were playing and they were pushed right through, and I was getting screaming. There are men here right there.
Well, I mean, planting trees and addressing climate change are kind of different things. Well, not really. Like, you planting 15 trees isn't going to have as significant of an influence on climate change as politicians making climate change.
Okay, how many trees do the green
It's not about planting trees. It's not about...
They say that when they get elected,
Do you think the entire climate change debate should be solved by everyone planting more trees? Do you think that's like individuals should go out there to the nursery and buy 15 trees and plant them? And then we don't have to do anything about like the bitumen extraction, the fracking, the...
I worked in the oil field. I know about the 150-foot flared stuff. I know about what they're doing. I even went to Eagle Plains, Yukon. None of the stuff I've seen. I know about the blow-up valves. I know about the safety thing. I even laid pipe. But at the same time, we need to keep care of our environment. Yes. And when we take care of our environment, we take care of ourselves as well.
That's my favorite thing that I've heard today. I agree. Thank you for saying that. I could have said it better. We take care of our environment, we take care of ourselves.
Wait, and it's so much healthier.
Right now, I'm looking at everything on the whole.
I got down to one pack of ethanol, or sorry, one pack of
One
pack of cigarettes twice a week. And at first, you know, it took a while, you know,
I'm going after 5 judges, one
once I
master.
did, I was like,
I'm in Port of Canada saying, where the hell are any of these people? Like I'm showing, like, ICPC on the second, they're saying that I didn't give me any documents. From a motor vehicle accident in 2018. Why's that?
Wait, this is ICB. I don't know.
I'm hitting these ombudsmen. I'm hitting every single part of our society. I'm going, where are, like, I'm not after big dogs. I'm not after good citizens. I'm not after even good police officers. I'm after the ones that are corrupt and dirty and tainted. Did you say you made a revolution?
it's sunny, like I said, stop
Which part?
I remember what story you're talking about.
That's a very complex subject. What kind of thing are everybody talking about?
And if you went out for a hike, man, you park and you'd be like, it's right. And then you're like,
Well, are you looking at the Ten Commandments?
You know what I'm thankful for?
Is the Bible true? Is Christianity true?
Right now, I'm also telling you the first. That's not
yes, because like it's so hot in your place, you
The
don't
reason
want
I
to,
asked about the religion
but
stuff
you want to
is
have
because
like,
it's not a completely different conversation in politics.
I want to sing our national anthem. Does God ever bring up once in our national anthem? You're Canadian, are you not?
I got to get one.
So if you're Canadian, you should know the national anthem.
I do. But
Glory is free, yes. Okay, so Romans 13, if you're religious, Romans 13, it clearly states that
There's
as long as you're of God, and if you're not of God, don't believe it.
I was going to say that.
Am I? I do about 2.5 decades, maybe a little bit more, 47 years of my life, living back to the home, back to the community, sports events, doing charities, doing a whole bunch of stuff. Yeah, I actually have done a lot.
I actually bought two of them to make sure that I had
one breaks down.
Like I mentioned, interested in the political conversation, but the religious conversation is, I was here actually a few weeks ago, I bumped into like an anti-whisper rally and had a bunch of religious conversations at a political event. A lot of people were there informed by their religious views politically. Would you say that, so you believe that the Bible?
Yeah.
So, how confident are you that the Bible is true? Just give me a sense sort of walk through some areas and there's that low sort of doubt?
Yeah, like the air.
Yeah, there are some things that have to have challenge.
Your belief in the truth of the Bible is, say, out of 100.
I can't give an answer to that because one.
Yeah, I was asking about your like climate change for me, for example. I just adopt the consensus of science. I say 99%. So could you put a number on like your confidence? Would you just say very confident that it's true?
Oh yeah, I'm very confident God is true, but at the same time, you can't put any judgment on God.
Okay, but it has to start off with like, I'm more curious. Does God actually exist? Okay? And you're telling me he does. So I want to know what's your biggest reason that God exists? What reason did you use to determine that the Bible is true?
There's biblical teachings everywhere. Like
but are they true?
If you actually follow Scripture, you'll actually understand what your answer actually is.
Oh, okay. Let's take an example from Scripture. Jesus rising from the dead.
Okay.
Did that actually happen?
Well, at the same time, that was basically 2,000 years ago.
And 2,000 years ago, is it true that a man died and then 3 days later rose from
Why
the dead?
would you challenge something like that?
So you don't, do you think, why, I think that.
Honestly, why would you
here's
challenge
the question.
anything?
Okay, here's the question. How important is it for you that the things that you believe are true?
I'll take the flag.
So, that's a good question.
How important is it for you that the things that you believe are true?
It has to be true at all times, yeah.
Okay, so if something wasn't true, you would not believe it. So, if a man rising from the dead was not true, hypothetically, if it actually wasn't true, you would want to know.
The only time that you're allowed to even know about that is when you pass away. Those questions will be answered for you.
So I think then that the most reasonable thing to say would be, I don't know.
Not exactly, because there's some things that you have to look at. Is if you go around, like you brought up killing. So if everyone started killing because they didn't like that person, how many people are going to hurt another person? You're going to be watching their back every single second. So if you don't have laws in our country of God, which is the Ten Commandments, because you said you are of God.
So the Ten, like, God exists because of morals?
Well, morals are there so that they're. So if a doctor doesn't have morals, go home, go on YouTube, and there's a 12-part series all about what you're talking about. And this is even about justice too. This is from Harvard. So they'll ask things. For example, there's a runaway vehicle, and you had a choice to kill that one person or kill the other people? Why would you kill that one person? Like, what made you think?
Yeah, it's a good conversation. I think you're talking is like,
Just want to say thanks for talking. Nice to talk to you. And I'll be here next week, I think, maybe. So if you want to chat again.
yeah, I
I really appreciate you stopping by. I mean, we don't obviously agree with everything, but thanks for making the effort.
yeah, well, thanks for your cordiality and graciousness as I, yeah. Take care, Paul. See ya.
But the real reality is, when you don't have ethics behind the policy,
Yeah, I agree with that.
right? If you don't have ethics,
It's a good conversation.
you will always have problems.
But okay, so about a man rising from the dead, right? If that actually didn't happen, you would want to know that. You wouldn't want to believe that if it were untrue. So, but then
is, how many times has the Bible been rewritten?
hold on. So my line of questioning, my thread here is, if the truth is important for you, and it's important for you that the things that you believe are actually true, and if the thing that you were believing turned out it actually wasn't true, you would want to know it. You would have to be skeptical of your belief, right? Which some would call doubt, and you even said there was some merit, right? So, how do you think that you? Oh, because a second ago you said that it's not for us to even know whether or not that actually happened. So, if you were mistaken, how do you think you could be that you were mistaken? Because you're saying there's no point of
Unless you
looking
can
into it.
find like a teleportation or whatever it is, you gotta believe what the word of God
No, you're
says.
defaulting on you gotta believe. Whereas it sounds like actually from even what you're saying, the most reasonable thing to say would be, I don't know, which is the same as my position. I don't have an explanation for existence, but I don't think, and like it's just said, we can't know until we die. So how are you so confident that this belief is true?
So if he rose from the dead, there are many things that you can actually look at, like mantras and stuff like that, is that you can actually slow down your heart rate. And you can go right into like a zen and actually start feeling a lot of your pain. But yeah, I still have a lot of pain from this.
Right, but we're getting,
okay,
you know that's a bit of a pivot.
But when you said that, all that sort of stuff, and then the rock rolled away and stuff, right? Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah, the resurrection.
Yeah, the resurrection. So you're challenging everyone's faith right now if God even exists. Would you not want to actually find someone to actually say, hey, I see that you're hurting right now. Do you want a hug? Do you ever do that kind of stuff?
Yes, absolutely. I think it is actually like a really important concept to have, because a lot of people, they do use religion as a coping mechanism for probably deeper psychological problems. A lot of people would be quite nervous to find out that there's not a great caretaker who's in charge, or perhaps that they had been mistaken. So I don't know about the emotion. I asked you, how important is it for you that the things that you believe are true? So you answered in a way that sounds like the truth is important. So if you were mistaken about the God belief, you would want to know, and that's I'm kind of erring on the side of respect.
Even in the Vatican is so sealed up, you can't even release a lot of their doctrines.
Well, it might have something to do with like massive molestation around the planet. Like, I'm sure there's a lot of stuff that's being hidden.
When the Bible is taking stuff out, like there's a lot of scriptures that were taken out of the Bible, and those are not being said or talked about.
Yeah, the Bible is very much edited and translated documents that actually weakens the credibility of the Bible. There are actually quite significant differences between like the King James Bible and the Aramaic or whatever original.
The King James Version, there's now a Queen James. There has never been a Queen James, like never.
But just recently, there has been a King James version, King James version, which is the gay Bible of, so it's only for gays. Are you supporting that as well? Yeah.
Here's another question again about God. Why would God choose literature as the medium to communicate to us? Literature is, like, by its nature, subjective. So intelligent people, many intelligent people could read the same thing and come away with different interpretations of it, right? Like, even the Constitution that's written in a way that's meant to be as concise and clear as possible. Sure, because literature in its nature is subjective. So that's why it's implausible that if there were a God, what we would have today as the best evidence for his existence is a subjective medium that leads to arguments like this, where people can read the same thing
So our
and come to
Charter of
different
Rights,
conclusions.
so our Charter of Rights was created for Canada. Have you heard of the Church of Satan?
Yeah.
So the Church of Satan has all these rules and regulations, all these policies. And if the Church of Satan, because our Charter of Rights clearly says, hey, anyone, you can believe in anything you want, it's the deadly monster. That's actually what and of all these religions known to man, the Church of Satan is one of the worst things that can happen to Canada. Because once Church of Satan says, hey, no, courts, hey guys, my religion oversees everything and Charter of Rights, so I can clearly stand up for Charter rights and defend it.
Are we having the same conversation here? Because I feel like that
the book of the Bible, okay? Who wrote the book of the Bible? Who was the first person?
There's a bunch of people.
Okay.
I don't know who the first one.
Let's say, who did the Moses, for example? How about the tree of, or the bush of knowledge and stuff? Are you talking about that?
I'm just gonna head out, kind of walk around. Yeah, take care. Huh?
Do you have a card?
No, I don't. But my channel's called Tyson Hockley, so hockey with an L, Tyson Hockley on YouTube. Yeah, take care, guys. All right, so I was recording the conversation for a while, but I could tell some of you. I saw somebody saying time to move on or something, so I'm gonna kind of just walk around. It's starting to rain kind of harder, but people are still staying here. See some umbrellas pulled out. So Fry TV's still in here. Shout out to Fry. So yeah, it's a wet one today.
Come to talk about politics.
Like, we don't know not paying attention of acting like it's not.
Oh, my legs are so stiff. Brett says, thanks for knowing when to move on, Tyson. Great job allowing the discussions to happen and just being there. Jason, I'm having Rooster on my show for a one-on-one interview soon. So be sure to check that out. I already said hi to him today, but he's in a conversation right now. But I'm going to be interviewing him soon on my channel.
I just pray to God that's done.
Oh yeah, and thanks to my mom for that $1 super chat. I couldn't read it out when I was covering the conversation because I didn't want to interrupt. But mom, thank you so much for that super chat. Big shout out to everybody who sent super chats and PayPals today. Appreciate you guys. Yeah, some people have packed up and left due to the fact that the rain is starting to pick up. But still a crowd here.
How you doing, kiddo?
Good, how are you?
Spoke when Trudeau was here, and you interviewed me like right over there.
Oh, yeah.
And I said to be a bright light and a beacon of light.
Oh yeah, I think I do remember you actually, right by the War Memorial. Yeah.
What's your name again?
Tyson Hockley.
This is my friend Yavo.
Nice to meet you.
He's a great guy to know, Tyson. And anytime you're around here, you can always go to Yavo for
Yeah.
anything that you.
Awesome.
Hi guys.
See ya.
Great day.
You too.
Doing all the good work. Brother, I'm just working. Right. And I was gonna say, fuck it. I was gonna call you anyways and say, hey, let's have a coffee today or whatever, right? But whatever. We're here now. Thanks for loaning me that bread, eh? Yabo.
Oh yeah.
Let's tell you about the. So, there's a bus.
Miss T says, do you have an umbrella, Tyson? I do not, but it's not really raining that bad. I don't actually mind the rain. Oh yeah.
And you were multitasking.
Uh-huh.
You were filming and eating the
Hey Trish, thank you so much for that. It says, salute, stay puffed. You make freedom delicious. Thank you so much for that, Trish. I appreciate $10 super chat. Thank you so much for that, Trish.
I know. I laugh about it now, but at the time.
Somebody said earlier in my stream that they're eating pizza and watching me, and then I said I was hungry, and then somebody else donated like $2 for the pizza fund. So Trish, I think you might have just added to the pizza fund with that one. I guess we'll have to see how the day unfolds though. But yeah, thanks again Trish so much for that. Pizza might be on me tonight. Might be buying the pizza if we do have it. I'm not too sure. Yeah, one thing I also want to talk about is my Facebook page. There's a link in the description. Please follow me on Facebook as well. It's a nice platform where you can easily just go live by the click of a button. So yeah, please follow me there. Let's see. John Wayne says not super far away from 8K subs. Yes, what are we at right now? Yes, Trish. Also, I'm on Twitter. Okay, you guys are saying 7.74. Okay, all good. I believe I started the stream at 7.74. So YouTube is definitely slowing down the subscriber count a little bit, but that's all right. The stretch from 7K to 8K has definitely taken longer than it did from 6 to 7. I think the turnaround from 6K to 7K was like the fastest I've ever gone up. So if you're not already subscribed, please do so. It is free. and it helps out a lot.
Yeah, yeah. I hate to say it, but I learned that later that year.
Some people are packing up for sure. Here, maybe I'll walk up to the Parliament. This rally from earlier is still going on, so we'll walk up and kind of check this out maybe. Guys, I'm definitely gonna have to try to get some sort of mic or something. Maybe I'll put Hawk News on it. Speak of the devil, Miss T has a link to Hawk News. It's my own independent media station. I haven't actually posted any content yet. I'm still not 100% sure if I'm gonna go through with it, but I do have a channel now. It's called Hawk News, H-O-C-K News. So go sub that up just in case in the future I decide to post on it. But this rally is still going on. How many people ask if it's Hawkley News? Not really anybody yet because I just launched it, but I'm sure as I kind of start doing more on Hawk News, it'll get mixed up with Hawkley News. Hawkley News isn't that bad, but like I don't want the channel just to be about me, you know? Like I'm gonna have some other people as well as reporters from different places. Christina, thank you, says I just subbed and hit the bell. To Hawk News? Awesome, thanks. Trish says hockey news. Not Hawkley. Actually, when I look up Hawk News, there's actually a thing called Hockey News, and that pops up first. Here's the Parliament building. Brett says saved it into a notepad. Awesome. How about Hawk News spelled H-A-W-K? It's not a bad idea. Except for I wanted to have like some part of me in it, you know. So H-O-C-K News, like the beginning of Hawkley. I don't know, I was just brainstorming stuff to call it, and I thought that'd be kind of clever. I think it sounds decent.
But unfortunately,
Libby Parker Lot, appreciate you for subbing to Hawk News.
we deny justice. I'm sad. We got coroner's inquest.
Yes, D, absolutely. Somebody could just please maybe one more time pop the link to Hawk News in there, that'd be fantastic. I just started the channel like the other day, and I think we're already up to like 125 on there, so it's pretty awesome.
Cried for more money. We had more money. We had more money. No.
Hey, Brad and Miss T, appreciate you throwing the link at people. Good stuff. Awesome to see. Yeah, a lot of people are going home now due to the rain. Mom says, how long are you out for? I'm not sure. It's starting to rain pretty hard. And a fair bit of people have left. So... River Table in the house. How's it going, man? This is Fry TV now, bro. We miss you. Yeah, we do. That is so true. But hey, everybody needs a break. Even I do myself sometimes, and I'm just full of energy. So, I don't blame him for wanting to take a break. He was going crazy. He was doing like 10-hour streams. So, I mean, I can see how you need a break from that. I don't even think I could do 10-hour streams every single day. I mean, that's another level. So, yeah. But, no, everybody loves Fry. That's for sure. And Fry, we're going to get you right back up to 20K as soon as you choose to start streaming again. Don't worry about losing any subs right now. You're going to get them all back, plus more. So, yeah. That's just the thing about YouTube. If you take a break, YouTube just kind of hides your content a little bit. And some people will unsubscribe, but don't worry. You're going to get them back when you start again, Fry. So don't even look at the subscriber numbers right now. Still, of course, got a ton, but YouTube likes to punish people for taking breaks, that's for sure. Brett, thanks for popping Fry's link in there. Here's the War Memorial. So Fry, are you thinking that you're gonna come back to streaming? Like, I heard something in Ottawa is happening on Canada Day, so that'll be a pretty big event. Are you thinking about streaming that one? I know I'll be kind of copying you, Fry, in a sense that I unfortunately can't get to Ottawa for that, but I'll be throwing up all the streamers, doing a little restream myself. But yeah, that's what I hear. I also hear when James Top reaches Ottawa, it's going to be a big event too. So definitely some big stuff coming up. Now, I think I might end the stream soon, guys. Again, it's raining, kind of turning into a bit of a yucky day. And a fair bit of people have left due to the rain.
your concentrate, you already have it.
D Canucks says, thanks so much for the fabulous coverage, Tyson. You rock. Thank you, D. I appreciate you. Guys, I'm looking to maybe interview James Top live on my channel as well. And Island Jason gave me Roman Babber's contact. So I sent him a text regarding possibly having him on. He has not yet responded. I'm sure he gets a lot of texts, but it's not official yet, so don't get too excited. But it's a possibility that Roman Babber comes on. It is a possibility indeed. Yeah, Fry, it's really weird though, people just unsubscribe. Like, even I've noticed that. Like, when I just do a live stream, like yesterday I did a stream from my room, right? And when I do a live stream, when it's like not about the Freedom Convoy, and it was just like me talking, there's always a couple people that unsubscribe for like whatever reason. Like, it feels like some people, not everyone of course, but some people, their attention span is like so little that if they see like one piece of content from you that they're not 100% interested in, they just unsubscribe. But I guess that's the problem with YouTube. And it's kind of unavoidable, unfortunately.
What are we having now? We were happy in the buggy as long as we had ice cream.
Hey, second class Canadian, welcome. Says popped in to say hi from Mississauga. Awesome. Well, I appreciate you popping in here. Guys, I gotta tie my shoe. It's kind of bugging me. One sec. I'm not sure I'm gonna do this with the gimbal in hand. That's the struggles of being a live streamer, guys. Okay, one sec. I'll let you guys look at these plants here. All right, that should do. River Table says, yeah, it's like 5 to 20 people unsubbing a day. It's sad. For you? Like on your channel, you 5 to 10 people unsubbing a day? Man. That's kind of crazy. Jeez, 5 to 10. That's kind of harsh. Fry says, Tyson, it's all good. We are all family, subs or not. Yup, exactly. Exactly. Timber says Tyson's getting close to another cake, Mom. Well, it feels like right now that the channel's kind of like, it's like growing slowly. Like I do lose a couple. Of course, yesterday I was at 7.75. Now I'm 7.74. But I'm gaining more than I'm losing for the most part. But it's definitely taken a while. River table, I'm just doing a little walk around Victoria. I could come back to the Parliament, but it seems like most of the people have left due to bad weather. Mom, I might have got a sub, I don't know. Because it goes up every 10, so I would have to get, I don't know, I think I'm like 2 or 3 below 7.75. So I don't know, I'll check after and we'll see. I'm sure I probably at least got 1. 1 or 2 probably. No. I also noticed the same with Ottawalks. He went from having like 150,000 subs to like 130. So he lost 20,000 after the convoy stopped. So, no, just a lot of people have short attention spans. If they see something that they're not 100% interested in, or if you just don't post, then they will unsub. Samuel, it is getting colder. That's for sure. So I'll do one last walk up to the Parliament, and then more than likely I'm going to shut off the live stream here. Yes, Christina, and I'll be restreaming that too. Guys, we're almost at 200 likes on the stream, I just realized. Man. My mom says, should I come get you now? You can. I was planning on busing home, but I would not mind a ride if you were wanting to head up here. Are you down in this area right now, Mom?
Yeah, we're gonna go up.
Here's the guy who's streaming on WeChat. Yeah, Mom, we're hanging out today. I do like busting home though, because then I could have my podcast running. That guy's streaming on WeChat Live. He's usually down there on the Saturdays, and I was able to say hi to him. I don't want to interrupt the stream though right now at the moment. He looks like he's just kind of showing people around Victoria. Deacon X says, YouTube just asked me if your current live stream was a good recommendation for me. 5 stars. Thank you, D. I think that makes, I think that helps out the stream in the algorithm when you rate 5 stars. So if you ever get a poll like that, don't just ignore it. Please give it 5 stars if you think it's 5 stars, of course. Cause that, yeah. I also have a Blue Jays hat too. I like the Blue Jays more, but this was the only hat I could find today, so I just kind of threw it on around at the door. But Dodgers are definitely a close second for me.
Son got one of them when we were down in California.
Oh yeah, awesome. And they have a good stadium too. Yep.
I'm just jealous of you spend all that money.
Yeah. Well, what about the Yankees? They have the Yankees have so much money. They have billions. All right. Well, I'll see you guys around. Take care. Have a good day. My mom says, call me when you're done, we'll make plans. Awesome. Well, I think I'm going to end it soon, but I want to hit 200 likes first. Now it's starting to rain hard again. Can we hit 200 likes so I could hang out with my mom? Miss T says, come on, 6 more likes. Yeah. Oh, we just got a couple more. Brett says, honk that like button, everyone. 196, 198. I'm flipping around when I hit 200. Second class Canadian says, wife logged on to hit the like. Awesome. Make sure your wife subscribed too. Christine says, one more. For me, it's saying 198, but mine's delayed. Okay, somebody keeps liking and unliking. Guys, I'm flipping it around when I hit 200. Maybe that's the reason that they unliked, because they didn't want me to flip around. Timber says I hit like 3 times now. Awesome. Oh, see 2 people just unliked. Come on. River says was me. Sorry, LOL. Was checking if it was pressed. No worries, River.
And then she would have this awesome new hair.
We're actually not down with you filming anymore, guys.
Hmm?
We're not down with you filming us anymore live.
No? I come here all the time though.
I know you do. I know that you come here all the time, but we're always here socializing. And we don't want to be on live.
Okay, well I won't show you on it, but I'm just
I
gonna.
think I can speak for myself and my friends right in this area that we don't want to be filmed.
Well, a lot of them come up and they like kind of like what I'm doing. Just kind of.
Asking you to do me a favor and not film.
All right.
Thank you.
All right. So somebody just told me, oh, 200 likes. Thank you. Thank you so much for 200. Somebody just told me not to film them live, which is kind of perfect timing because I'm wrapping up anyways. But yeah, thank you so much for 200. River says WTF. Yeah, I don't think she does speak for most people because most people seem to like what I'm doing. Brett says, wow, someone was grumpy. Yeah, well, some people have an issue with being on camera, which is fine. I won't show them, but nah. She seemed kind of upset. Melanie says she was wrong. Don't worry, none. Thank you, Melanie. But yes, 200 likes. Thank you, everyone. Give you some nice flowers to celebrate. Christina says then they should stay out of public. Second class Canadian says keep being you. Thank you. Appreciate you guys. But yeah, that's kind of perfect timing anyways then, I guess. Miss T says we go down there to be seen. Exactly. Melanie says you handled it well even though she got rude. Yeah, well, I've experienced stuff like that before. So, yeah, it's kind of used to it, but it is kind of a bummer. For sure. But some people, they don't like totally get it, you know. Because, you know, it is kind of weird to most people just seeing somebody walking around with like a camera. So I kind of get where she's coming from, but at the same time, like, we need more streamers, so. River says, was it her? I thought it's a dude. I'm pretty sure it was a her, but of course, not 100%, but since I'm wrapping up anyways, I'll respect her wishes. If I just started my stream and she said that, I would just keep going, because, you know, of course, it's kind of my job. But we hit 200 likes, so I'm gonna keep it running. And I'll text my mom to pick me up. River says it was a perfect stream. We appreciate your effort for freedom. Thank you, River, and I appreciate you watching. But yeah, I'm gonna end the stream now. Thank you so much, everyone. D Connect says, take care, Tyson. Thanks for the awesome stream. Thank you so much, D. Appreciate you guys. All right, Mom, I'm gonna be shooting you a text soon. I'm soaking. Miss T says, thanks, Tyson. Dry off and get some food. Thank you, Miss T. All right, so I'm gonna dry off, go hang out with my mom. We might be going to the movies. I'm not 100% sure. But my dad's got some friends over, so we're just kind of gonna be chilling. Island Jason says, pizza for 200 likes, Mom. Awesome. Well, maybe. You never know. Timber says, spread the love. Thank you, Timber. All right, signing off now, guys. Thank you so much for your support. And I'll probably see you next week. I'm not too sure if I have baseball, but take care, everybody. My mom says, thanks, everyone. Mom, thanks for the super chats today. Appreciate you. And I'm going to be logging off. Take care, everyone. And I will see you in my next one. I'm not 100% sure when that will be. But yeah, thank you everyone for your support, and I will see you in the next one.